Lewis Hamilton has declared his disappointment with Mercedes' performance this season and admitted he is very pleased to be able to put 2022 in his rearview mirror after a dismal year. The Briton's miserable season was compounded by his mechanical failure in the final race at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That forced the Mercedes star to retire and condemned him to his worst-ever championship finish after 16 years in Formula One. Hamilton was on course to avoid such a scenario in fourth position during the race as he was ahead of Ferrari's Carlos Sainz, before a loss of hydraulic pressure forced him to retire on lap 56. It confirmed that for the first time in his F1 career, the seven-time world champion had failed to win a single race in a season as he finished sixth in the Drivers' Championship, while his 2021 title rival Max Verstappen triumphed in 15 of the 22 races. And the Briton admitted he was relieved that the season had finally concluded after a frustrating campaign for the Mercedes star. "I am very pleased it is over and done with," Hamilton told reporters. "I gave it everything, but ultimately the last race was like my whole season. It summed up my year. This year was not the greatest. It is probably up there with the top 3 worst seasons, but in terms of how the team stayed united, there have been lots of pluses." The 37-year-old held a 6-point advantage over Sainz in the Drivers' Championship with 240 to 234, and if he had finished fourth, he would have clinched fifth in the standings. However, the combination of his DNF did not finish, and Sainz's eventual P4 resulted in a 12-point swing in favor of the prancing horse driver, meaning Hamilton slumped to sixth. The retirement also ended his hopes of ending his 23-race winless run, which stretches back to the 2021 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, but Hamilton looked to the positives after watching Mercedes' pace improve as the season went on after experiencing issues with porpoising in the first half of the season. "It would have been nice to have taken a win, but one win is not really enough, is it?" he added. "I feel like this year, when we got our first fifth, it felt like a win. When we got our first fourth, it felt like a win. When we got our first podium, it felt like a win, and those second places felt as if we really achieved something, so I'll just hold on to those." Mercedes chief Toto Wolff revealed the team are planning to put the W13 on display in their Brackley factory to motivate them to do better next year, just a day after Hamilton insisted he hoped he would never drive the car again. And Hamilton, who finished second in 3 consecutive races in the United States, Mexico and Brazil, is holding out hope for 2023 for the team to get back on track. "I always believed, right until the last race, that there was potentially a chance to win," he added. "I think it's so important to hold on to hope and to just keep on working. We gave it everything and I think this last race was almost like the whole season summed up. I'm glad it's done."